Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekend reading vlog. So today is Saturday morning. It is 9:30, around 9:30 I think. I was very busy. I was not able to vlog properly in the last vlog and I'm really so sorry about that. I just had a lot going on. I know that you know because I keep like justifying myself every time it happens, and it's been happening a lot lately, but I'm really holding on to trying to vlog and get things done every week, but I am struggling. May is a very busy month. I've said it before, but it is an immensely busy month because at school it is crunch time because it's time to be finishing up all of those exams and projects and all of that I'm trying to finish off and get ready for the report cards for the end of the year. And June usually passes by so quickly. May as well, but it's the busiest time of month because I'm still in the rush of getting things ready to finish up everything. And it's mostly for drama class because I have a 5th and 6th graders. I have 6 groups in total that do drama class instead of music, and it's just a lot of plays and general rehearsals in front of parents during lunchtime, which I'm not being paid for because I do it for the kids and the parents and all that. And then we do present our plays during their time in class where other classes come in to watch their plays. But I do want to offer the opportunity to the parents to actually see what their kids have been working on. And I don't have enough time in class with them to do like a full general rehearsal and all that. So that's why I came up last year with a general rehearsal during lunchtime where parents are invited, even if it's not ideal for some parents. I know that a lot of them cannot actually be there because they don't work at home and they can't actually be there. But I do film also the videos of their performances, but still I do want to offer it because there are a lot of parents that actually do show up, which is amazing. So there's that. I love doing it, and afterwards when I'm done, I'm just so happy and proud of my students, and I know just how important it is to do that for them. And I know that a lot of my colleagues tell me I'm doing too much. I am not being paid for that. Like, it's not in my contract. I do it anyways. And I insist on continuing to do it. And yeah, I've been told many times that I do too much, but it's just too important not to do. And what is difficult for me is that I need to get everything ready, like costumes and accessories and the scenography. It's all of that that takes up so much time and is very stressful because it is very time consuming. And during the rehearsals, I'm just so tired. They drain a lot of energy out of me. But like when I'm in it, and everything goes really fast and it goes well usually. And then I'm just tired at the end of the day. So that what happens. And when I'm back home and I have to take care of my kid and we read a book together, then I'm just feeling very sleepy and I'm now in the mood to just go to bed. And I always have the best intentions to pick up a book for myself, but I fall asleep before I actually have time to open the book. So that happens on and on every single day. So there's that. I haven't been editing either because of that same reason. I also have been doing craft fairs in April, in the beginning of May, and now, the last one of the school year is next weekend, so on the 17th of May. So there's that. And on top of that, it's also my son's birthday in May. It was yesterday, the 8th. He is now 10 years old, and I'm so emotional. It's wild to think that I gave birth like 10 years ago. It's completely unbelievable. But yeah, he's growing up so fast. And it's both like nostalgia and me getting older as well, but being very, very proud of my child at the same time. It's just a mix of so many emotions. But yes, I am very proud of my baby, who isn't a baby anymore. So there was that. Last weekend we did his birthday party with his friends at a science place where they do science activities for the kids and family. It was really, really fun, but I didn't take any pictures. Unfortunately, I have been horrible with that this year. The worst. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't film anything, not of the cake, not of my son, not like anything. It was, I'm the worst. I was just enjoying the moment and making sure I had everything ready and we didn't miss anything. So yeah, that was it for now. And it's also Mother's Day tomorrow, and it's my birthday on the 15th, next Friday. So there's a lot going on in May all the time, every year. But yeah, it's a very intense month that goes by very, very fast, but I still have like so much to do. And I'm usually always in a big rush. For April, it's always hard for me to be successful with the Aurelium, even if I have the best intentions every year, because I have to prepare for what's to come in May. And it's usually very energy draining. So I try to finish Aurelium like before summertime. I have never been successful so far, but I'm hoping that this year will be different. And I am falling behind with my reading, but I'm very hopeful for this year. This summer, I have lots of plans. I cannot wait to be done with all of the stress of the place, of the end of the year, all that stuff. So I can move on to like other things I want to get to. It's just a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a lot. I want to slow down, but at the same time, everything is kind of really important. And I don't have enough time with my students, and that is stressing me out. And not all of my groups, but some of them, I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do with them. And I have to make some choices, and I hate that. I hate it so much. But anyways, that is why I'm behind everything. But the good news is that this weekend I don't have much going on because we already celebrated my son's birthday last weekend with his friends. And then yesterday we went to a restaurant with my parents and my nephew because yesterday was his real birthday, and my parents were coming up in the city anyways, because I asked my dad to build me a door on wheels so that I can actually have like a prop for my students in drama class, so that we could actually have a real door and stop like opening whatever in the air with nothing. So yeah, I was excited about that. My dad built this for me, and he brought it up yesterday, and we decided to celebrate my son's birthday at the same time and get together. And I was so happy. So like we did that. We have a special surprise for my son this later today, but other than that, like we have nothing. I do have rehearsal tomorrow, but it's only going to be lasting 2 days, 2 hours instead of 3 hours. And that's about it. So my plans basically this weekend is to edit and catch up on all of the videos I need to edit and upload. And then I want to also apply on some more craft fairs for Christmas time and fall time. And the due dates are coming up really, really soon. So I need to take care of this like ASAP today. and then try to read a bit, and also hopefully sew, because I have a lot of things I need to get done with inventory wise. Because so far for the craft fairs, I focused my production on kitchen aprons and pen holders. My mom did a lot of pen holders, and then the packaging. That was like my main goal and focus. And my book bags. So I really focused on those when I had the last two craft fairs. But the next one I'm doing next week is a craft fair, is basically like a book con, but an independent book con, because we have like these official book conventions. There's a whole organization that organize them and make sure like it's big, and you actually have to be a publisher or an author to get a booth there. Me, as a crafter, I am not allowed to apply there, not in the official book conventions. And so, even if I do sell book sleeves and bookmarks and pen holders, that like it all has to do with books, I'm still not allowed to apply, because their main goal is to promote books and authors. And they are like, people who do have a booth there, they are allowed to sell things that are not specifically books if it's not their main product that they're selling, if that makes sense. So if you're selling books and happen to be also selling bookmarks and other stuff, you can, but otherwise you can't. That is why we did buy that board game the other day, the other 3 years ago, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, because they had books of all of the characters and they made a board game with those characters. But like the main thing were the books, and they also sold the games. So like both are authorized because they sell the books. Anyways, this one is an independent. It's not part of that organization. They also organized the craft fair I did last week. And yeah, I've been to their independent BookCon last year, and it was a nice little fair. So I was happy to go again this year, but I'm not going to be bringing my kitchen aprons and things that are not book related. I'm keeping them here. But since I have not sewn any new book sleeves lately, I really need to get on that because my inventory is quite low. So I want to do that. Book sleeves are quite quicker to sew though than kitchen aprons. So I'm very hopeful that I'll get quite a bit of book sleeves done. And I don't think I've done this before, but I do have a little bit of a fabric haul to show you. So give me a minute. So on Thursday, I went to the fabric store because there was a big sale on all of the fabrics. And I use like fabrics that have patterns on them and designs. And I always match them up with a plain fabric, with just like a one color fabric, because I don't like when it's too massive with designs. So I like to mix things up. And there was this fabric that I bought with that there's like little cats and small plants, like indoor plants and cats hiding with the plants. And it's just the cutest fabric ever. And they sold like this. So when I saw that the fabric store still had that fabric in stock, I bought some more because I knew it was very popular. But I didn't buy the plain fabric to go with it. So since there was a sale on Thursday, I decided to go pick up the fabric that I needed to actually sew these. So it is like a green, darker green. I forgot to bring the pattern fabric with me to the store, so I hope it's the right green, but we'll see. But I also found some new cute fabrics that I could not leave there. And the money I made from the last craft fair was the money I used to buy these fabrics. So I'm kind of even with how much it cost me and the money I made. It cost me a tiny bit more, but not that much, so I'm not too unhappy with that. So I found this really cute for the summer. I think it's gonna be a really cute one. I did have another one that was a camping thing with a fire, with a more realistic kind of look than this one, but I don't have any much more of that one left either. I don't think so. Anyways, I like it. I like that you could bring your book to camping by the fire and read by the fire. I love that idea. So I decided to get another camping themed fabric that I will be matching with this nice orange plain fabric here. It's going to be really, really nice. The next one, my husband finds that I have too many flowery fabric, which I don't have that much. Honestly, it's not that much. Anyways, but this one really called to me because of the colors and the type of drawing that it is. So I got these nice, cute little flowers. And I just love the kind of teal color that is pretty much everywhere, and the little yellow that balances everything out. And I went with the plain teal color as well to go with it, which is going to be nice. I try to find fabrics that have all like different type of colors, because if I only have like blue book sleeves or pink book sleeves, or I find it a bit redundant. So I try to find like different type of colors. But anyways, and then the next one I couldn't leave on the shelves without like taking any of it. So I found, look at this book, stacks of books. I could not take it. It's just so pretty. I love it. And the little flowers as well. It's just so cute. I try to use fabric that have like smaller details, smaller patterns on them, because otherwise we don't really see them. But for book sleeves, these are going to be perfect. I don't think it's going to work out that much for pen holders. I won't be able to do bookmarks with them for sure. Maybe pen holders if we're lucky, depending on how I cut them in the fabric. It's a tiny bit big for it, but I think we could still make it work. And this one I had a hard time deciding myself which color I was going to match it with, but I ended up choosing this little like older pink kind of color to match like these little pink books. So I think it's gonna be quite nice. So that was my haul. Really happy with that. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to sew these patterns. I already have some new fabrics that I bought like not last summer, last fall, during winter, that I don't have in my inventory, that my mom cut the pieces for me so that it was easier for me to like just have to sew them. These ones I'm gonna have to cut myself. It will depend on the time that I have. So I don't know yet, but we'll see. I might just try to make these ones work out, but yeah. I do know that I'll also have to cut the green fabric, because these ones my mom did cut the pieces. I just needed the green fabric to sew things, but I need to cut those pieces first. So anyways, I'm rambling and I've been talking for way too long in this clip. So I'm gonna leave you at that, and I'll update you a little bit later when I do have some things to talk to you about. So on that note, I'll see you in a bit. Hey everyone, it is now Sunday afternoon. I didn't update yesterday because I was just caught up with editing videos. I could have done a B-roll of that, but I didn't. And I was interrupted a couple of times, so it didn't go as planned. And then I had to go to the grocery store and come back, and then by the time we got back home, I was way too tired for anything at all. We went to the movies with my son. That was his little surprise. So we went to watch the last Mario movie. So yeah, it was okay. I'm not like the biggest fans of those movies, but I think they did the most of what they could with what they had to work with, if that makes sense. It was interesting that they included a lot of characters in the whole like Mario World-ish Nintendo world, if you like, kind of. And I thought that was interesting. There was a lot of references to those stuff, so that's fun, but it wasn't a world breaking movie. And yeah, my son had a blast. So that was the most important part, that he had much fun. We had fun as a family nonetheless. It definitely is not my favorite movie, but yeah, it was good. It was okay. And yeah, I wanted to read before I update next, but I fell asleep really quickly and I didn't even have time to open up my reader, unfortunately. And then this morning I had rehearsal, and then I was trying to figure out a couple of things this morning when I came back on my computer, trying to accomplish a couple of things for the business, and then ate lunch. And here I am finally with the energy to come down and work in the workshop. I want to sew, but I don't know how much sewing I'm actually going to be doing, because as you can see, the workshop is a huge mess. So I just basically put everything here. I did put away like everything that's for the stand in the wardrobe here. Everything has been put away in their place, so that's good. But all of this is not put away. And yeah, I need to focus on that and make sure everything is at its place, because I need the space. I need my table back. I need to cut some fabric. I am going to be pre-washing the fabric I just bought, but in the meantime, I also need to cut this in order to make new book sleeves. So there's that. That's where I'm at, but I can't cut any fabric because this. So I'm going to be decluttering a bit, and I don't know how I'm going to declutter because this space is too small for everything I have to put away. I honestly, I do not know how I'll be able to manage this. I don't have a big enough space to store everything, so it's kind of an issue. I'll just have to figure it out, I guess. I am going to be catching up on some booktube because I was only 7 months behind my watch leader list, because I was previously 8 months behind, and I caught up to 7 months, but I haven't been watching booktube as much lately, so it kind of caught up to me. So I'm a couple videos in that are 8 months away, and then the rest of it is 7 months behind. So I want to catch up on that, make sure I make some progress on that watch later list, but should be easy to go through and get back to the point where I was while I work anyways, and put away stuff, and hopefully I'll have time to cut some lining and stuff being ready to be sewn. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling as always and update you a little bit later afterwards, see how it goes, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
got me falling for you. Sidestep, day trip, pulling me both ways like a cyclone. I think it might happen any day. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me for you, falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you love hard courtyard, dressed in white one day on a tight rope? My mind spinning. Please wait. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you? You said things were different. What made you change it up? How could I believe what you're showing me? Yeah. Call me up, said I was dangerous. Toss up, have you lost the trust? How could I not see you're not the man you used to be? Two steps, one back. Oh, you got it like that. Back four, set the score. What are we here for? Heart closed, tongue tied. Can't help these feelings that I got me falling hard like sidestep, day trip, pulling me both ways like a cyclone. I think it might happen any day. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you love hardcore? You're dressed in white one day on a tight rope. My mind spinning. Please wait. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you? What happened? Did we lose the spark? Didn't know that love could feel so far. How could I believe you're not in front of me? Crazy, like we never know. Stay so, pretend my eyes are closed. How could I not see you're not the man you used to be? Two steps, one back. Oh, you got it like that. Front porch, shelter, flowers on the floor. Yeah. Heart closed, tongue tied. Can't be feeling it. Got me falling in love again. Sidestep, day trip, pulling me both ways like a cyclone. I think it might happen any day. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you love hardcore? You're dressed in white one day on a tight rope. My mind spinning. Please wait. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you, falling for you. Tell me, do you?
Hi everyone, it is now Saturday morning on May 16th. I have not updated this vlog for a while. I was quite busy this week. Yesterday I wanted to close the vlog, but yeah, I ended up reading, surprisingly. I was supposed to do a lot of sewing during the last 2 days, which I haven't done. And right now I do need to get to it because I am leaving a little bit later today for my craft fair and I still have some sewing to get done. So yeah. Anyways, yesterday was my birthday and I didn't film anything. I did have to work though, so there's that. And then when I left, it was a non-teaching day, so that's good. But then I left and had to go to the grocery store and come back home, eat supper and read, and then fell asleep. So I didn't actually get to update. But here we are this morning. I woke up really, really early in the morning, like around 2 a.m. I have been reading for the last 2 hours and a half. I decided to pick up That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human, which is the third book in this series. I have mixed feelings about this one. How to explain this? I feel like I'm enjoying the relationship. Well, not really. I feel like I'm enjoying this one a little bit better than the second. I did not enjoy that much of the relationship in book number 2, but I did enjoy like how the story unfolded other than just the relationship. So there's that. I do still think that the first one is still my favorite out of the 3. I'm still enjoying all 3 of these books, regardless, but I really think that book number 1 is my favorite so far. Yeah, what I don't like about this one is the consent, because from the beginning, there's no actual real consent. He does say, like, you have to say yes, but she doesn't understand why she has to say yes and what she's saying yes to. So, like, that kind of gives me the ick. And he's being very, very pushy. And all of that, like the consent, the kidnapping, the pushiness, is addressed in the book. So, that's also probably the reason why I'm mixed on my opinion in this, because even if these issues are addressed, he's still being pushy. He's still walking on that limit of consent, and he's still getting his way. So like, I don't know if I like that. We do read a lot from Cherry's point of view, and like you can see that she is interested. So it's not completely like non-consent, but she doesn't actually give it. So that's where I'm not fully on board with it. But yeah. Also, we don't have a lot of Dante's point of view either, which kind of bothers me. We've had Cherry's point of view for a very long time before we got back into Dante's point of view. So that feels a bit not weird, but like I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more like both POVs a little bit more frequently, but overall, I'm still enjoying it. Probably a 3.5 or a 4 so far. I am now 62% through, and I kind of want to keep on reading at the moment, so that's a good sign, but I can't. I do need to go wash up and get to work, so there's that, and start the new vlog. So I'm gonna leave you at that for now. Thank you for watching. As always, a like, comment, subscribe if you wish, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one.